Oh, God. As soon as I go to start talking, it's like...
The air, it chokes me. Whatever will I do?
Oh, yes. It is time to start stream. Hopefully everybody is alive. Hopefully I'm alive after that noise. I might not be and just not know it yet. These are the gaseous excretions of just random dude. Hopefully everyone's doing all right today. We need to be bird. Because bird is the word. We're heading north. Yeah, we are just going north. We have quite a few quests left to do. We could go off and do like some of the DLCs. I'm gonna crack my drink. Hey, bells. Greetings and saturations. Hopefully you're doing all right today. Getting all that MMO love. But today is going to be a long day. Although I did just get done recording a video about taking pictures of cats. That's the entire game. You take pictures of cats. Do we actually like this more than what we have? We lose Constitution. Oh yeah, we can't use it yet. But it is better. I think we already have Ice Spike on something else, don't we? Ring of Flame. I'm pretty sure we actually have Ice Spike on something. Howling Winds. Pneumatic Burst. I guess not. I thought we did. Is it on you? Nope. Although, Cone of Ice Shards, that's probably what I'm thinking of. You're really late on your backlog of videos. Oh no, the weather very freaking hot. I don't know what it's supposed to get up to today. I can look real quick. Let's go to that window. Weather. It is supposed to get over 40 today. Hey, next week it's going to be down to 38 Celsius. You need to scroll down the bookmark page for a few seconds to get to the end. Oh no. I'm sorry. I know how that feeling goes, though. That's my backlog of video games. As far as movies and videos, pretty decent backlog of that. I just have a bunch of links sitting in various chats. I'm like, I'll look at it when I get a chance. We do need to, let's see, this is level 40, what? 46. We might not even get to that today.
Spent. Got something you need stashed?
Stick that over there. I don't think there's anything in here we particularly need. We did replace our helmet to get some resists. I do think this amulet is going to be better than most of the things we're going to find. Did we save any other decent amulets? That's just elemental resistance stuff. No, we don't have any other amulets. Here it's been getting cold, but when the sun shows up, it doubles the temperature. But not to 40s. Yeah, it's fine. It's just part of life. Living in Satan's ass crack, it happens. But I think we're fine to continue on. I think our resists are okay.
It's safe with me. Promise.
And where are you going? There you go. Where are you going, you dirty little bastard? I think that thing over here could respawn. I don't think it's going to. Hi, guys. I think they are chaos damage, but I can't remember for sure. I can't wait until it starts getting cold here. Yeah, it did respawn. Because usually in this, if I remember correctly, the damage does match the color. I'm mostly taking greens for selling, although I might not even want to do that anymore. We are sitting at a half mil. That said, it's going to cost a lot to actually, you know, oh, ow, ow, ooh, jeez. Ow. Well, we killed whatever it was, and it hurt like a truck. I think we're fine. Got you guys. Let's go ahead and deposit the crap. That's another belt. Keeps giving us these damn belts. Don't really work for us, and a bunch of that is just crap to sell. There we go. So do we have anything we care about there? Not really. We need to be going up this way. We did get some quest items, but I think... yeah, Court of the Ancestor we could use as our belt. But again, level 45. So it's gonna be a minute. We are looking for... what are we looking for out here? Clear out Griver's Mill. Insignias from fallen Black Legion soldiers in Blood Grove. We've got a ways to go before we're in Blood Grove. That's for the DLC. So yeah, everything we have is in Blood Grove or later, so... yay. We'll be fine. One step at a time. We did get a quest item here. I just don't remember what it was. It was one of these guys, thingamabobbers. They have like a chance to just drop them. It's kind of like the necklaces from the snake guys. Oh yeah, I should get the map up. Good call, good call, good call, good call. Which window would that be? I know it is that. There it is. Yay! Okay, so we got that shit done. We go out the east side of there. Follow Fields has nothing, but we do actually have Sorrow's Bastion, which is where the two doodles are. I should just be up here. Yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Then we get to fight one side while taking care of the other. I don't think we can actually enter their base. I think they just attack us and we get like non-entrance, don't they? Nope, this is the one we're supposed to go to. So they've got cold and shit. Hello, I was told to come visit you. Yes.
May the specter of death guard your path.
I like your voice. What must I do? I will recover the remains. I should probably have looked at where that quest happens. Master Varric of the Order of Death Vigils instructed you on your first task. One of the most groups of prominent members, Master Bada, was recently slain by the cult out in Blood Grove. Okay. Retrieve the parts and return them. We cannot do the bounties, for the bounties are not something for us. Okay, we will sell you a garbage. Crossguard tincture. Yeah, like we really need that. Ah, should you encounter any combats chosen out in the wilderness, there is Zealous group and attack is on sight. Bastard jumped me in the woods, burning blades drawn. Of course, poor fool made the mistake thinking I was alone. Cost me a few decent minions, but he made an ample replacement for one. Poetic justice. Alderos has informed me of your success in the Steps of Torment. You have banished a malevolent spirit that has haunted those halls for centuries. Even in death, Alchemos has tormented the cursed spirits of Arkovia. In his ultimate destruction, you have brought balance to the spirit realm. Where's Calderos now? Calderos does not obey your commands. I see.
The Order welcomes.
Now, what's your role as keeper? Our master left you? Has anyone gone out after him? I have another question. No, I don't. And also, I think this is just the normal shop. Yeah.
They're the normal people.
Well, as normal as any of this shit gets.
See you around.
Okay, and we also have dialogue down. Oh, we've got journal. And Raluk. Rogue spirit near shall be more careful binding ritual. You mean you capture spirits serve you? Okay, that seems... But of course, spectral servants are invaluable to our research of death and history. Sure, some spirits are accommodating, but not all are as understanding in the greater purposes we serve. Hope I can attain someday. Yay! Hope I can attain that someday, I guess. And off we go to get some body parts. Event with a talking goat who you need to find their sisters. She gives hints to their whereabouts to find so kind of a scavenger hunt. Oh. I'm gonna go kill some fire guys over here. Fire. And we just have the watch. And then if we go to the right, they will try to kill us. So you're trying to find her goat sisters.
Goat boy.
Okay, so are they gonna on-site me? Hi. Man, you guys are so tough. Are you gonna keep spawning more? Does not permit you to enter here. I mean, B&E has never really been something that we really obey. You get some gifts, some credits, and a cosmetic pet. Goat! Goat! Now, sadly, every single time I say goat nowadays, my brain immediately goes to frickin' how many dudes? Because the final boss of the normal run is the goat. I suggest you turn back, traveler. The Blood Grove is teeming with the cult of Cthon, and worse. I've watched as a rift tore itself open before your eyes and sucked in several men. It vanished just as quickly. Feel the air tingling with strange energy. Back away immediately. What was beyond the rift? Seem highly unstable. The only scouts that went through did not do so willingly. We never saw them again. What else is out there? What about the other scouts? I'm sorry. Taken by the cult, you say? Kill the non-believer. Nah, I'm fine. So this right here is the Blood Grove. We are looking for, like, all the shit here. Including bodies, including pendants, including bullshit. Shouldn't be too hard to do, though. Because I don't think anything here is terribly cold resist. Oh no, a Void Fiend. I think they do chaos damage, though, so we are not super tanky against it. Hi. Wow, you guys on-site me. Cool. See if I help you. Oh. Oh, Ron. For you, it's not the name goat, but the sound they make. You don't know. Wasteland 2? Yes. I have not beaten it. I've only gotten like a couple hours into it at any time I tried. Although that is on my CRPG list. So. I do hear people fighting. They're so strong. So dangerous. I just constantly hear in the background. Hello, friends. I will take your gifts and walk away. Okay, so those are all blocked. God, RNG, if I remember correctly... I can actually scroll up to where we are at this. Yeah, this is literally just RNG as to whether those are blocked off. So the three of them there right next to each other, pretty uncommon. Cracked my neck just then. It felt so good. Hello, friends. Okay, yeah. Seal of Binding is the thing I was thinking about. Okay, so what is this quest? Black Legion remains a final salute. Oh, there he is. Dude just like crumpled on the ground there. Got another one up this way. There's the other one. So yeah, we're just looking for stars in the field. You couldn't stop laughing when thinking about it for days, weeks. Good thing you forgot people would weird out. Need to find a video about it. Well, I may end up going through like the CRPG as just the entire game. I don't know. Wasteland 2 is not multiplayer, so I can't do that with Gablin, so I'd have to do it on my own. But Wasteland 3 is actually multiplayer, so I could drag Gablin in on that one. There's the remains. We bring those back. And yes, I will be going into the portal as well. It's just a matter of getting this place relatively cleared before we do. Okay, Purging Gaze. These are all just to be sold, probably. I'll look at them and see if they're any better. Let's see. Inventory. Aether and Burn. It's got Blast Wave. Blast Wave! Plasma. Okay, those get to go into my stash. Yeah, the Black Legion insignia are for a quest. So we'll go ahead and put that on last tab. Same for you. Yeah, none of those are particularly useful for us. I am very, very tempted to make it so we only see blues. So monster infrequent. Always show uniques, always show double rare. We'll get rid of normal rare. So we stop seeing the greens. We do have a shrine here to deal with. There's our Legion nonsense there. You got a quest for us? I can get y'all back home via Rift Gate. There you go. Enjoy.
Have a good day, you dead folks. Everybody there's gonna die.
Let's get this shrine underway. Well, you hurt, Bolvar. Let's go ahead and get that in on his face. Got him. Oh yeah, those are double rares anyway. Offer that. Devotion point. Yes. All single rares. All the single rares. All the single rares. And we're going to increase our range with that. I'm going to get this back up to max as well. Does the Raven form actually give any boosts to that stuff? I don't know. Watch a video about those goats in Wasteland 2. The normal one shout is funny. The second one there's comes another shout where it resembles more a woman's cry than goats. Goats do have the weirdest scream. I don't think most people appreciate just how funky their yell is. Okay, so we got that done. Now we get to go into the portal to the underworld. Don't need that. Don't need that. That any better? It doesn't. Don't think so. let us go to our portal to hell. I think it was over here, the west of this camp. Yep. Chthonic Rift. Welcome to the Ashen Wastes. Seem to remember this place being a lot of fun. If I remember correctly, there is loot to be found here, though. Like good loot, not just like garbage shit. But that might be of just for the builds that I did before. And map-wise, don't really care too much. Go ahead and get that going. And we do actually have a boss mob here, the Ragnar the Great Maw. You don't do much to me, though, bud. Deposits, yes, and blueprints. I really am surprised we're getting this many blueprints. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Let's see. Oh, nope. They're attacking me. No. Can I not have like a moment of peace, you assholes? There you go. Thing is, you hear the cry all the time while exploring the zone they're in, and bam, when you encounter an NPC, you learn why. See, I don't think I've gotten that far into it, but the goat thing, it doesn't surprise me that people use goats for humor. They are hilarious little idiots. And I'm getting messages, which mildly concerns me. Why am I getting messages like alerts, not just... What is that from? What the fuck? Thought I turned off notifications for that server. Fuck off. Only nothing. Suppress that, suppress that. I will read that stuff on my own time whenever I'm not busy doing other things. Yawn, assholes. If I remember correctly, we need to gather something to get the hell out of here, don't we? Could have sworn that we needed to gather a certain number of, like, a specific item to, like, open the portal in the edge of this place. Oh, those guys I remember. They explode, and they do a ton of damage when they do. Okay, so we want to wander the edge of this place, and then we'll get the middle. And don't exit unless we absolutely have to. I keep forgetting to do my stat points. I will do that eventually. That's something that I've always struggled with in this. Because, unfortunately, I go in here and I don't ever notice that stuff up there. So let's go... We'll go a bit more spirit. I do need to go some physique just for durability. But that will come in time. But yes, we are going to explore from the outside in. Because I don't remember the layout of this place. Ooh, Shadow Weave leggings. I think we've already gotten like 3 or 4 pairs of those. Is it better? Lower frostburn damage, better melee dodge, same of everything else. I think we actually go with the new ones. Although the ones we have on... No, I think we go like that. Let's see. Damage over... That's 19,134 versus 19,071. So it's very, very minor difference. Lovely. Tsunamis reached level 6. Oh, yes. And that's our fire aura around us, by the way. It's that thing. Whenever we get it next, I can hover over it. It only lasts a few seconds, though. I do find it interesting how much vital essence they've been giving us down here. That does strike me as a little bit odd. That enemies would have something that restores our constitution in their domain. Yeah, we want to run away from that as soon as it goes to pop. So down here doesn't look like anything. I think the exit might also be randomly located in the, now that I'm kind of thinking back on it. But I don't think we necessarily need to exit here right away. This place is a lot easier than I remember it being. So we've made the full lap. Deposit. Yes. Not the button I wanted. Yeah, we don't have that much space left to explore here. Don't care about the dynamite. What else is left in this place? For some reason, I remember there being something to do here, but we are not encountering it. But I don't remember what that something to do is. Maybe I'm thinking of another similarly just ashen-looking place? Okay, so there's a portal. Which I think is the exit. And yes, we do want to keep leveling up the attached skills. So the demons, they just do nothing to us. For we are evil. Are we really evil, though? I don't think we actually are. And that looks like something up there. I should probably look at the map of this place, but I don't have that open right now. Now, let's see what Ashen Waste has to say. Ashen Waste. Several Blood Grove locations. There's Vomzul. There's the Great Maw. And yeah, it's just back to the surface. Okay. That is nowhere near where I was looking. Thank you for the horrible having to move things around to find shit map. That's not where we need to be. Where is it? There's Tyrant's Hold. There's the Blood Grove. We do need to go northwest from here and actually get ourselves the other map. But yeah, we've gotten everything in here. What other trouble can we have? Probably none in here. I think everything is dead except for maybe a couple things in that shadow area over there. We have a bunch of quests to turn back in. We have to go northwest to get to the waypoint. You have Morton's claim over here to the northeast. Which is, we came out there. Oh yeah, that's actually really close. We're going to go to the waypoint first, though. If the path is not completely blocked by everything, good lord. That's another mission thing there. Oh, there it is. Black Legion remains. Then it goes up this way. We keep our friends alive, not you guys. I do find it interesting that there are human groups fighting each other in a multi-directional freaking Armageddon, essentially. We grab the Aether Crystals. We are a bit off the path, I think. Yes, we are, because that is down to Stone Rend Quarry, which is, I think, is its own quest. Yeah, we want to go this way first. Because we want to get that, and then we want to go... We could go into Stone Rend Quarry and just, like, complete it, but I think we get the quest for that before it becomes an issue. So back to Homestead. Homestead. Home in the grim.
I am told that Lysandra and a couple others have returned safely from captivity, all thanks to you. We thought they were as good as dead after they disappeared in the Blood Grove. I could not agree more. We've been cut off from Fort Icon long enough. When the Legion was forced to abandon the capital, we made Fort Icon our new base of operations. It's an old fortress to the far north, once used to protect the trade routes leading through the Asterkarn mountains. However, when we began marching south, we encountered immediate opposition from both the cult and the Ethereals. Many of our men were killed, pincered between two opposing armies, and we were forced to retreat towards Homestead. The Ethereals now control the area known as the Conflagration, but the cult of Cthon has taken residence within the Dark Veil Gate, effectively cutting us off from our forces to the north. With the cult's front lines battered and their sacrifices freed, I believe it is now time to advance on their main position. Karaz, the Sigil of Cthon, the name has come up several times, including a recent bloody interrogation. We have no idea if he is the head of the entire cult or if he is merely a pawn in someone else's game, but one thing is for certain. He is at the Dark Veil Gate. I need you to infiltrate the fortress and take out their leader. Lay waste to the cult's followers. Let nothing stop you in reclaiming our bastion.
It will be done.
Thy will be done.
Okay, let's go up hall. Okay, yeah. I don't know why that showed clickable still. It shouldn't have, because we had already gathered that. Go this way. Thank you. And we got some iron. We got some Black Legion reputation. Lovely. You find it interesting you guys are trying to fight these? They're so much stronger than you. Especially considering my level currently. Let's see. So that's that done. We've done over here. We need to clear out Grover's Mill, which is... I actually don't know where Grover's Mill is. Oh, Grover's Mill is west of the waypoint we were in. We got to. We also have a spot with a merchant, Benevald, and them. I think to get there requires going a weird path. I want to say it is south of the waypoint. We have to go under a bridge. And then we have Stone Rend Quarry, which actually has, in higher difficulties, a shrine, but just some enemies right now. And we got Morton's Claim to the east. Okay, so we actually have some things we can do. So map-wise, we want to go there. Oh yeah, we need to go turn in the body parts. I almost forgot. I do find it funny that they both have like their main base just on either side of the same creek. Like, my dudes, your neighbors, get the fuck along. Nope. They will never. There you go. Okay, you enter the Penitentiary Scale. Impressive, perhaps truly worthy of the order. Should you be interested, both opportunities to strike out the Legion's enemies and aid our cause. What is it? We will take what we need from the cult while crippling them in the process. Go on. Any other? Okay, I will gather the seals. How many do we need to gather? We have enough already. And what's next? Rite of Resurrection requires powerful incantations and an equally powerful energy source. Without something to draw upon, the ritual would drain the participants dry and leave them with nothing but withered husks. Ethereals are manifestations of the Aether itself, a source of pure arcane energy. To the north, near Fort Heron, there's a mine called Stone Ren. Became blasted with Aether fire in front for their ethereal. Blah, 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 blah. So that's where we go. I'll gather the essence. I think we already have. Now we need to go get one essence. Okay, so it is something unique to them. Blah 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 blah. Okay, Homestead we're friendly with. Death Vigil we're friendly with. Rovers were respected. And Devil's Crossing were respected. Groovy. I do find it interesting that Homestead is just from beasts. Haimon's chosen. Okay. And if I remember correctly, the final thing for here is actually going through there and doing something, but I don't remember what. I think it's just a fight. Blood Grove. Cannot teleport to a rift gate from here. Jesus. Fine. I will step outside. Actually, I'm going to go there first. Because I don't know if Renal has anything to say now that we've been in there. That's one thing I did not investigate. Hey, Renal. No info. Okay. Okay, so we have to go to the east first and get that. And I think the path to the whatchamacallit is down here, actually. Is it not? Nope. Where is the path down there? I guess it's not there. Yeah, because there is a place just up this way. Right in that kind of murky area. To get there, I think we have to walk along that. Is it there? No. Because I think that is the path in. And actually, I'm fairly certain it's the path in. There we go. Huzzah. Wow, we do not fit in there very well. I remember searching for ages trying to find the way in here. Because you can see that shop from the map. See anything you like? I don't think it actually has anything worthwhile, but we already learned that one because I did find this before. Okay, so that gets sold. Pretty much all the greens definitely get sold. The Pants, I think I prefer the ones we have. It's slightly more, although the 5% chance to avoid is way better than 4. You know what? I'm going to take the better dodge. They have the same skill bonuses. That goes away. That goes away, and that goes away. What are you? Memory of Grilla the Frostfire. Grilla Frostfire who have iced together and... What the f... What does that actually do? I'm gonna go ahead and buy that, because I don't remember what that's for.
Iron well spent.
Let's go look. Grilla the Frostfire. Let's see. It's tied to an old quest called... I do a quest called Old Wounds from Kern, available a little further into the campaign. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll keep it then. It is useful for me. It is always useful for me. Also, I don't think either of these other characters actually have much to say, do they? Vig and Dala? Earned himself a reputation for collecting rare and precious goods.
Come see what's left of my wares.
We do have the extra Black Legion insignia. Probably gonna have to just dump that on the ground, honestly. Do I just spend some money on these just to get more crap? You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. We'll just dump these in.
Put it to good use.
You can always use more components. You always get plenty of scrap. Okay, so we go back here and we go east. Hey, Athet. Howdy doody. Is your day going well? I'm going to go to Morton's Claim first before we go to the Ethereal Mine. Because I have a feeling that I think there is a quest out here. Just a matter of finding our way through all the blocked paths. Really does feel like way more paths are blocked this time. Everybody's fighting everybody. As is standard for Grim Dawn. The enemy of my enemy is not my friend. That's Morton's Claim. I think this is a character over here. Hi. Hello there. Oh, hello there, stranger. You don't have to look of cultists about you. What brings such a well-armed adventure out here into the middle of nowhere? I'm here to stop the cult of Cthon. What a noble and foolhardy pursuit. After the grim dawn stranded me out here, I claimed this cave as my home, but nature, as it seems, has decreed that I die out here instead. An avalanche collapsed the entrance not a day ago. All my food and belongings are inside. Do you need any help? Ah, we'll need some dynamite in order to clear the way. Don't suppose you have any? I'll help you out. You have dynamite? Here you go. Welcome to a cave. The Necro are the enemies of Chiron's chosen, and they are your friend. Oh yeah, this is... We have to fight them in here. Kind of like the demon thing. If I could summon shit, I would have a million things ready to fight her right now. I must apologize for the ruse, but alas, I cannot travel very far from my tomb. You may die knowing that I will savor you as I drain the life from your breath. Pick the wrong prey this time. I've haunted this forest for centuries, sapping unsuspecting fools such as yourself of their precious vitality. My cave has been sealed off time and time again, but somehow it is always uncovered again thanks to naive dupes like yourself or the greedy prospectors who visited me last. Ah, what hope do you have against me? Only one way to find out. Oh no, you do cold damage. Oh, that actually might hurt. That was red. Oops, so scary. So terrifying. I don't remember that fight ever actually being hard. But it's a quest. We got it done. I don't think there's anything else over here except for the snack. Oh no, you do cold damage. That's scary. So terrifying. Almost like I am designed around cold damage. It's almost like I have 80% all elemental resist because we're just elemental based. Is this better than our current one? I think I like our current one more. Is this better? Offensively, yes. In fact, I don't think there's anything this has. Casting speed is the only thing it has that I would miss. Shadow Strike, we don't use. Although I suppose I could. No. I can't actually equip it, but hey, we got a sword. Is this actually better than what we have up here, though? I don't think so. I think what we have with the resist is better on our head. But how's it going, Lurk of War? You doing all right today? As I go to spend my last point in that entire tree for a while. And we go bonk and bonk. And we have one devotion left. So we are going to put it up here in this. Defensive ability, armor, frostburn damage, golden frostburn damage. I think we go this way first, just for more dangage. 22,000 damage per second. That is if we're like going full tilt. We never go full tilt. We can just swallow a chocolate eclair. Ooh, you have hot chocolate. Oh, I'm all out of donuts. So I can't, I am sads. That eclair makes me miss my donuts. And I know I shouldn't miss donuts, but boy howdy could I go for one of my sour cream donut holes. Instead I was stuck with turkey and rice. Yeah, that's gonna hurt like a bitch. Okay, so we go here. Okay, so we don't take damage while we're standing on this. So I need to decide where we be going. I think we go to the right, and then there's some wooden areas we can get to there. We want to spend as little time on that green as possible. It is possible to just face tank the shit out of it. I have done that before, back whenever we had normal potions. Grab that. I think this is navigable terrain. And then where we want to go up here, I think is this way. Take a little. We're taking more damage from the terrain than from the enemies. The environment is more deadly than you. Yawn bastards. Add the carbide, please. I just don't remember this place being particularly scary by the time I got here, but I did have those potions to, like, resist this shit. That's one boss down. That is a scarier boss. Come on, after me, please. That is the ethereal essence, so we don't have to worry about any more stuff from that. Oh, they can attack me through that wall. You shits. We got big boss there. Come at me, bro. Sorry, step bro. I'm stuck, step bro. No. Ugh. Okay, we did face tank that unnecessarily, but I'm okay. Maybe you had more Aether resist. Yeah, I did drink one of those potions whenever I did it back in the day. I think we're fine though. I don't think this is going to be that awful for us. But yeah, I think I probably had like 70 something resist to it. I'm just going to get my loot here at the end, and then we will be gone. Because there is nothing really in here that interests me after that. Only thing left here is maybe farming a couple of the Aether crystals at the spots we missed, but even then, it's just like, whatever. Lightning damage, chaos damage, electric. Ah! We haven't really found any good shields. But let us go back to town. Back to Homestead. Oh, wait. Not Homestead. It's, Sorrows. I'm just kind of beelining a little bit through our, essentially our faction quest. Because that seems like a reasonable thing for me to do. We will probably end up getting to the third part of the Hidden Path. One file piece required to bring back to Malakar, but that's not for me. Just speak with the Keeper when you're able to. The Keeper? Then I'm going after him. Perhaps he will return someday. I think we got an item for that too, didn't we? Okay. What is it? I will gather the ashes. And that should put us... Press B. Go there. Underneath Fort Econ to north. Yeah. Fort Icon. It's an absolute icon. No. No, we are not that type of person. Just going to sell shit. Still feel sad selling this because that's all damage. We don't do any, like, aether or anything like that, so it doesn't really build up for us. And I hate that we can't warp out of this. We have to walk our happy asses all the way out. So we've got Gryver's Mill left to do to the west. We have Ashes to the north. Sigil of Chthon. There's also Fort Haron. But I think the place we need to be going is even further out. Yeah, Fort Haron is a side thing. Haron's Sigil of Chthon. Where actually is he? Reaping what you sow. Loyalty to the 3. Reconnect your forces to the bulk of the Legion in the north. Your scouts Dark Veil Gate. Okay, so that is going to be that. Yeah, that's way further up there. That's main quest stuff. Oh yeah, because it's got a star on it. Duh. I forget what else we actually have to kill in here to finish that quest. Map wise, we don't care about that. I could probably just go blah, blah, blah. I think we have to kill specific things here. I want to say they're in the northwest part of this place. But I could be... It could also just be over across that, like the other side of where we just saw the actual mill. I think this is just a dud end. We do have a hidden chest up here. I do know about that. I don't think this counts towards it. Is that only in higher difficulties that it's there? Everything just blurs together after a while. Okay, down we go. We should probably clear this for some potential loot. Hello. Get wrecked, bitches. Ooh, a blueprint. Nice. Those, if I remember correctly, were added just to make it easier to get dim blueprints. Weren't they? There's 7 of 18. There's some more. That's 18 of 18 done. Easy. GG easy. I don't think there's any other loot we actually even remotely care about here. Sadly. Wait, that's not a thing? Okay, fine. That felt like it should have been a thing, considering there was a destructible wall and everything there. Okay, so we'll stop over here. And we'll go turn in that quest, see if they have another one waiting for us. Because I don't think the other hidden path is here. I think it's further north. Might even be past the gate. Where is the other hidden path? Where are you hiding? Because that is DLC up that way. That is progression. That's port that we already went to. Unless it's further up than I'm thinking. Hidden. Nope, it's not going to actually list it on there. That's top of the world. Top of the world to you. Where's the other hidden path? Because there's supposed to be one over here. I think it's further north. There it is. Yeah, okay. It is after we go up into the frosty bullshit. And I think we want to go up that way to put our temporary portal up, but we don't want to go up and do that just yet, because I think we need to go to Fort Heron first. In fact, let's go ahead and just leave, and we can just walk up there normal. Yeah, because it is just north of here. So we go back to Homestead to turn this in? Yes. Yes. Sorry, I'm easily distracted, and I have a lot of information here to dig through. Okay, you are the one we want to talk to. Lumber mill's clear. We got scrap. Cool. Thank you. Bye. Deposit all our shit. Sell this, because we do not care about the scythe.
See you around.
I don't think there's any other quests here. Unless I am mistaken. I do appreciate that. I keep forgetting. We just have I do damage aura going on. What is the range on that? That's not too bad. Definitely want it larger, because it's our source of minus enemy resist as well. So I think our next 3 points are actually going to be just to make it bigger. Because we already have this at a 12% reduction, which it's not a lot, but it's enough to actually make it so that most of the enemies are not going to be a scurry to us. I don't know if we want to be going any of the ultimate abilities. Instead, I think if we go any spells, they're going to be Berserker spells. That, or we're going to be going just more rage and stuff like that. That would be our recovery method, by the way. Because I think we can get crits on spells. This would give us a second skill to actually drop stuff on as well. But you have to stand still for it. Maybe we do actually go with a Nightblade skill. Do we actually have any cold spells on them? Don't think they do. Other than this, of course. That's piercing and cold as well, though. I guess Shadow Strike. But we don't have a melee weapon because we are a bird. We are spell. Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get there. Map. Local map. What other quests do we have? I think we go to Fort Haron first. I don't actually remember what Fort Haron is. I think that might actually be where we're supposed to be going for that other quest. Oh God, your fucking map. Please stop. Now I have to find where I was again. The Archie blows. Okay, so no new quests. We just go east of here first to Fort Haron. And then we go northwest to the actual, like, progress boss. Okay, so that goes not where we want to go. This is where we want to go. Yeah, because this spot right here leads to... Like, if we would have taken that other path, it would be leading us to the freaking green place. You guys do your job down there. I'll come help the main characters. Oh no, it's a bunch of guards. Whatever will I do? Oh, they do lightning. That's so scary. I'm in so much pain from the lightning. Taking all 20% of the damage of it. That said, they actually do okay damage. I should probably not be snarky, otherwise they're gonna teach me a lesson that I will not soon forget. Get cocky and die. It's the lesson we all learn. That is full restore. Deposit. Is this any good? Cold damage. It's worse than what we got. Okay, so Fort Haron is actually relatively small. I don't have to worry about this. Okay. I thought we were supposed to have a boss spawn outside the door, though. Just destroy all humans? Yeah. We don't care about humans in this game. We are a crow. Hello. So scary. So scary. Yeah, most of the enemies here, not gonna be a problem for us, I don't think. I think the most dangerous thing here is, like, their piercing damage. Maybe some, like, physical slashing or something like that, but for the most part, they're just like, oh, we're gonna come charging at you and do no damage. Oh, there is a chest there. Yoink. Pause it. Oh, read the script. Chthonic Heresy, page 2. Actually, we have Chthonic Heresy, page 1? No. Where did we miss that one at? Might have to look up where it's at. It's not a huge deal, though. Hello. You are hurting a little bit. I'm gonna run away from you if I cannot get caught on terrain. There we go. By getting caught on terrain, I mean having it accidentally click on a destructible piece of environment. And yeah, I don't think this is actually the place we needed to be, I guess. Still, it's worth doing because we get reputation with our faction. So yeah, it's not here. Harump, harump, harump. And that's this entire area. Should I actually pay attention to what it says in the journal? Probably. Asterkarn has been buried underneath Fort Icon to the north. Yeah, he's north. Yam, 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 yam. Where is the last book, though? Because I thought it was supposed to be in here. That it? Nope. That's just another chest. Yeah, I'm not seeing an altar anywhere, unless it's like behind a wall or some crap. It's fine. Okay, time to go northwest. To the Dark Vale. Shouldn't be too hard to get to. It is literally just go left instead of right. Local map, global map, we go to Bloodgrove Rift. And yeah, we just follow the right wall whenever we start going up. There is a potential spawn of one of those little thingamajiggers that gives us potential blueprints. I think it can spawn just up here, so it doesn't look like we got it. They are good for finding. Yeah, it would spawn right there. I actually even remember doing that one before. Okay. Village of Darkvale. Hello. So quiet. Got him. Okay. So yeah, this, if I remember correctly, leads us to a pretty gnarly little boss fight. Unless I am really, really misremembering. It's at like a peak, and then we have to fight a complete jackass. There's supposedly a lot of notes in this area as well, so I'm going to be grabbing a whole bunch of them for free XP. If you want to read them, you can pause the videos. Oop. I even scroll down. Anything good from the items? Probably not. That's decent resists. We're lacking poison and acid on it. We are almost level 43 as well, which is promising. I think on the last recorded / streamed playthrough I did of this, we got to level 50 for Malmoth. Like after finishing Malmoth. Which isn't very high. I think that was what we got to on normal difficulty, though. And yes, we are on normal difficulty here, too, so... I think we're leveled higher than we were then. Hello, guys. Oh, they're so scary and strong.
What will I do without a strong cultist to help me?
Yoink. I destroy everything in there. Nothing. I need to be careful about running out of mana as well. I think one of these enemies causes those summon effects. So us just killing them is why it starts doing a summoning effect and they just don't do anything. Yeah, it was that guy right there. If I remember correctly, didn't we also stream the soldier one, or am I misremembering? And no, I wouldn't mind doing multiple playthroughs of this. It's just finding the time. I do find the game overall pretty entertaining, and I do find the class variety exceptionally nice in it. There isn't a lot of... There's one thing that Diablo 2 does that I wish more games did, and that is basically you can subvert your class. You can be a class, but you can get abilities for other classes. This doesn't do that. Instead, this has multi-classes. So what you end up doing is playing through as your class and your second class, and then not really deviating from that. It's fine. But it is also something that keeps it from being terribly interesting once you get to like in your 60s and 70s. It's just, okay, I have been this for the past however many hours. I want to start a new class. I know that's stupid, but it's where my brain goes. So we're going to go straight into some range. Not going to be terribly long range, but it's still range. Sir, you're burning. You don't need to be running away from ice. I'm trying to help you. Trying to get it so you don't get burned too bad, bud. Okay, so got that done. Polished emerald. There's the shrine that we want to get to. I don't think we can do that shrine until we've beaten the boss for it, though. Oh, the convoluted shelves of bullshit. Okay, so we got that. We do actually have more here. Bolt of Cthon does not do anything for us. It's another bit of journalage. Lots of journals up here. We do even have more further up north, sadly. Don't think this room has one in it, but it has some loot. But yeah, we have... If I'm looking at the map correctly, at least we have one more page on the path, and then we have one up by the shrine. Yeah, there's Zal's journal. More seals of binding. Cute. Can you actually... There we go. Jesus. Terrain, it fighting me. Okay, so there's that last bit of reading. We go ahead and dump those off. Zarya's journal, page 1. Go Ruby. And yeah, cross here is whenever we start getting into the real danger zone, because we can trigger the boss here. Oh, there is lore up here. What? Oh, I see. It's behind another icon. This is fine. I'm glad we leveled up before coming in here, though. Because I don't remember if this boss is particularly hard or not. That is one dynamite to break. We're not going to do that. Ah, yes. Time for the real boss fight. Okie dokie. And yeah, I don't think this will let us have it. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Easy enough. Good job. And then we go, I think, do we go more Frostburn? Go a little bit more defense. I think we go with that. Hello. Hello, Zarya. Gotcha. Don't know why. I do remember. I don't remember it being quite that easy. That was unnervingly easy. Zarya's journal 2. Got ourselves a cool little salt core bolter. And yeah, now we just continue on further. Let's see. Got that. Slay the chest. And yeah, we just go in. To the fort. Fort Econ, I believe. No, Darkvale Gate. Okay. This is fine as well. Keep hearing kill the non-believer off in the distance. They know how to say one line. They're almost as bad as me. I just misquote one line all the time. You think I'm actually saying full-on sentences? No. It is me saying the same thing over and over again in different ways, just confusingly. Don't think about that one too much. Can you imagine, like, if it was just everything you said was you just trying to say one thing, but it comes out differently every time and makes sentences? That would make life so weird. That is a stoner thought if I've ever thought one, though. Oh, our way through is here. Okay, and I think we go left. I don't remember if there is anything down here. Can I go there? Thank you. Dark Veil, and that's the exit over there. We do have a bit of lore here. That is... yeah, we're on the right path for it. It's in here. I do like gathering these for some reason. Getting the lore bits and having them there as something I could potentially read later does make me happy. How are we looking on the levels for that? Tsunami is at 8 out of 25. This is at 7 out of 20. 18% elemental reduction. Can't wait until we get that even higher. Yes. Pierce all your resists. Make resistance futile. I think there is a boss fight up here too, if I remember correctly. Guess not. I thought there was a boss fight in this area, and then you had the exit down to the southeast. No bosses. Okay, this is fine. I'm okay with no boss fight. Just means less loot for me. That's the exit. Seriously, you guys can hide in the corner over there. Please stop. Any more of you coming through to curse my ass? There we go. And this should take us, yeah, across the mountains, I think. And then we end up going through here to another exit, which takes us to the surface. Like, this is the other side of the mountain, or the pass, or whatever you want to call it. I don't think we go down any further. Is that really a random drop? Aveline's Journal 3? I don't think we've seen any of the other ones of that. Oh, we're missing 2. Yeah, I do love that most of the enemies here, one shot, despite being about the same level as us. This tells me that our build is at least doing okay. I still wish we could side with the bad guys. We got more Shadow Weave pants as well. Because that's what we always need, more Shadow Weave pants. And I see you there. Get wrecked, bitch. Another recipe. Deposit crap. Are those Shadow Weaves better than ours? Nope. The only thing better they have is Chaos Resist. And we currently are sitting at 51% on that. Offhand, Wormclaw. Nope. Okay, so we probably got bad paths on everything, if I had to take a wild guess. Because we have been getting kind of crappy spawn locations for the walls. As we're having to take the long route every single time. Because of these, if I can get a second to point to the map, I'll point to what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a minute. I'll try not to get too far from it, though we currently do not have it visible. There you go. These things can be open, so you could have an exit there where you only have to come through this top part. But for us, it was a bottom path, and now we have to go back up here to this. Huzzah! Actually, is there a chest over here? Nope. Sadly, we do not do 10,000 damage per ice spike yet. Looking forward to when we do. Okay, there should be... Yes. Secret tunnel in the mountain. Now it's just get the hell out of this place. I love the look of this room. And if anything can be frozen by us, we will decimate them. Because we can get them in our little aura bubble. Which is very painful for them. Okay, deposit again. Is that any good? Lightning Chaos? Nope. We don't do anything other than cold and piercing. That is all I want to do. That is all I'm going to do. That is all I'm ever going to think of doing. Hello. Rid of him. Goodbye. Oh, he's got second stage. Need to get out of that. Yeah, standing still, never really the best of ideas. Unless you are a tank, which we are not. We are a bird. And I just got a Teen Titan. Karaz's Tome. That is a quest item. There's Starfire. It's bonus Frostburn damage, but I think our current rings are just better. Because they give us all elemental damage, which is cold. And I think Frostburn does count for that as well, doesn't it? That's just a dude. And yeah, up to the surface we go. That is a... I forget why the rock is there. Welcome to Asterkarn Road. We need to go get ourselves the waypoint. Oh, I remember this part too. These guys are nothing, but there's some beasts here that are real bitches. And yes, cold damage in the cold area. Totally going to work out fine. Back to town we go, which I think is... Homestead, yes. Necacracker? Yes, please.
Why do you have such a grim look on your face? What happened out there?
Karaz lies dead, but I found some disturbing information on him.
Let's see. I'll be damned. If the bastards pull this off, we may as well slit our own throats. This scenario is well beyond my pay grade, or would be if I were getting paid. You will need to bring this to Creed's attention immediately. I've already informed Creed of your recent actions. He is most eager to speak with you. Show him what you've shown me. He needs to see this.
There you go, Creed.
I heard about Karaz.
You're here. Good. I've heard of this ritual. It has been performed only once before. If my memory serves me, the results were, shall we say, not good. The cult must not be allowed to see this through. We must make haste to Fort Icon at once. Will you join us? With the cultist ranks scattered, we can once again reconnect with the main Legion force to the north. And just in time, too. Based on the information you've brought back from Karos, we need to immediately send all available forces to the necropolis and stop that ritual. Algrim and I will be leaving shortly with a small contingent of troops. Will you meet us at Fort Icon? It lies just beyond the Asterkarn Mountains, through the Darkvale Gate.
I'll see you there. Okay, let's go sell some crap.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got.
I always lose track of time while playing this. Oh, Lord. Do we get anything good there? Physical vitality? Nope. That is just... Yeah, 25% chance to do that whenever we're hit, and it reduces their health regen and all their stats. It's actually not a bad ring. It's just, it doesn't fit my theme. If it had elemental damage instead of, like, vitality, sure. That can go away. That goes away, that goes away. This stuff all over here goes the hell away. This one I'm contemplating. At least until we get up to the level to use the other amulet. That is a lot of resist. We do lose health regen per second. From 26.8. Yeah, we basically lose about half of our health regen. And we lose a huge chunk of our constitution. I think we'll skip on that for now.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Because, yeah, the amulet we're going to be using is going to cost us a lot of that stuff, too, except for the health regen. But it's going to cost us the constitution. But it is just better.
It's safe with me. Promise. I'll keep your stash safe.
And that can go down here with the quest items. So can that.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Think we're ready to set out.
Oh, yay.
Hey, DF. It's going pretty good. Very familiar. I forgot more than I realized, but gotta find ourselves through the woods here. Make our way to Fort Icon. Kill off some weird cultists and holy robe wearers. Other than that, we're doing actually pretty good. I am using the map again today, just so I can find my way through. Got the mountain rift. Excuse me. And we should get to Fort Icon today. We do have some dialogue things we can find. But we'll get another waypoint a little bit up the road here. How are things going for DF? Are you doing fine today? Are you doing as good as us while we're sitting here murdering all the things? Okay, so we go down here and then we get up there and we can start getting all the dialogue-y bits. I do find it kind of a bad omen to be in a cold area with a cold character. I just realized that most of the DLC we're going to be dealing with is also probably cold area as well. Especially judging by the artwork for it. So we're definitely going to need resistance piercing. Otherwise, we are going to get completely boned by everything out here. Thankfully, we do actually have 2 sources of resistance piercing right now. We got the first one. I'll get the little bit of... I'll get all 3 of the little lore things, and then we'll do them all at once. Because they're just along this path, and we'll get a waypoint first. Trip south 2. Then we have one more over here to the west. You'd think people would keep their journals somewhat close together. But no. They're called chill mains. They are resistant to us. Finally, the weekend for you, so gonna enjoy that. Start off with a pizza and a shower. Oh, pizza sounds so good. Now I can just chill as you got nothing but a bit of casual work in the background, like prep, some basic stuff. Unfortunately, this past month has been expensive for me, so I don't have the luxury of... I have the money to get pizza, like cheap pizza, but I shouldn't. I might. I got a debate on it. The responsible action for me would be to not get pizza, but it has been sounding so good for the past several days. It's hard for me to resist it. What toppings did you get? Just so I can be even more jealous. That's pizza. Ooh, I like that little emoji. As much as I talk about pizza, I should have a pizza emoji too. But I don't. Man, look at all that healing juice. Oh wait, that's not healing juice. Oh no, that's cult juice. Would you like some cult juice? Got some extra cult juice for you. Yeah, the ethereals versus the cult versus humanity versus beasts versus everybody else. Yeah, I can always go for pizza, sadly. Okay, so there's the hidden path. I forget how we actually get to it. I want to say this one is... We'll just wall hump for a bit. I got a burp in me, though. There we go. You should. That would be Squirrel's emote, but we do love pizza. Everybody loves pizza. I can't say everybody. Most people love pizza. The people who don't love pizza are people I don't trust. Something wrong with them if they don't like pizza. So yeah, hidden path is down there. We're looking for a wall hump spot that gets us into the abyss over there. There it is. This is gonna suck because we're cold in a cold area. What kind of fight is this one? This one doesn't actually have danger zone on it yet. What? Okay, we're going this way. Mine would probably be a face on pizza, sadly. So now we need to get ourselves another thing on the hidden path. I think that is the boss we need to be looking out for. Can I kill you before you become a problem? Yes. And we got an attribute point for that. Holy crap, nuggets. Like, we really care about spiders after that. Yeah, that was a lot less terrifying than the last one. Actually, is that... Is this something scarier? Yeah, that is something scarier. We're gonna drop all that stuff in. We're gonna grab that. Find the entrance to the Temple of the Three. What are you down here, bud? Bad Queen. Holy Jesus, I'm glad I put up that portal. What? Them worms? I can see why you rage quit this. I'm not gonna rage quit it. I'm going to stubborn it, but let's go with physique. As we need to be tankier, I'm gonna grab my body as quick as possible. Got it the very last second. There we go. Give me all that. What is hiding down here besides pain? Nothing. So we got that enemy, and I don't know what was the story with that. So we need to find the Temple of the Three, but I don't know what this little enemy down here was. Was this literally just an optional one? Pineapple and pork. So ham and pineapple, pretty much, except slightly more properly done, I would wager. That is a lot of corpses down there. I didn't notice. I thought that was like all just bones and stuff. No, which would still be corpses, but no. That is bodies. That's meat. Man, should I order pizza for lunch? Cost me about $40, but I'd have food for 2-3 days. Let's get the other waypoint over here. Path of the Three. Grim Dawn. We got that. We got the Bismiel. Okay, so yeah, it's in East March is the final part of it. Pizza calls out. You want one? Go on. If I had more nons, I would actually... If I had more nons, I would actually consider just making puzzles. Actually, this is close enough to where we are. We don't need to get all the way to Asterkarn just yet. We are going all the way back to do this part now. We are finishing the hidden path, even if it's going to be purely suffering on our part. Hi, guys. Actually... Did we go to the wrong one? I think we might have gone to the wrong one. No, we went to the right one. I mean, ultimately it is my decision whether I get stuff like that or not. But I am a bad influence on others, so I don't hold it against other people to be a bad influence on me. It is fair play. I am a gremlin. I return the gremlining. Go ahead and pop that guy for some bits. I need to think of some bit redeems, speaking of bits. I just can't think of anything like terribly fun. Okay, so I think this is the spot we want to be. What level is everything here? Yes. I actually haven't gotten my mouse over it long enough to see. 46? Oh, we can handle this. We can handle this just fine. Found Benji still in Dark Deity 2. I thought I was Benji. Okay, so we need to go... I think it's this way. And this Benji is the voice? What does this Benji sound like? He's all kinds of Benji. Terrifying prospect. These guys are irritating because I can't actually hit them back there. There you go. Slicer of Frostbite. Ooh, ah. Yeah, we basically have a long-ass path to walk. We have decent enough resist that this shouldn't be awful to traverse. But I do want to keep just putting up temporary portals as we move forward. It's not that way. So we got that. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, there is. Hello. What's down here, friends? Absolutely nothing. Okay. We do have a bridge over that, but I don't think we can get up there, so it is just in here. Ad starting, by the way. Increased armor, enemies have health modified, and leech health back with every attack. Oh, you sons of bitches. That means we gotta kill you quick. Back off. Let's see. I suppose I could look for the map here. Even though it does involve scrolling all the way back. There. Temple of the Three. And there we go. Temple of the Three. Okay, Sanctum of the Witch Gods. Okay, so this has a bit of a distance in it. But it looks like... Oh, God. Why does... Stop pop-ups over it, you sons of bitches. Okay, so we got a few things we want to gather in here. One of them involves going this way because the way we want is blocked. There should be a book over here. The runes fall silent. There we go. That's kind of why I was looking for this, is because I want the level up before we do the fight. Otherwise, we're going to lose all our XP to this shit. Okay, skill-wise, we got 3 points. Let's go... We'll go with, like, more points into that this time. Gonna just alternate between them. Devotion-wise, we don't have any devotion points available. Stat-wise, I'm gonna go more physique. Dodge all you bastards. They have all the poison just chilling there. But yeah, it's pretty much just go right, find a bloody area, grab the story in there, and then go right again. It is always into the northeast. And there is also actually a devotion shrine down here. That's a good thing that we came here. I think these are chaos. We just tear them to pieces. Map-wise, yeah, we haven't even really made a distance yet. So we need to go up here, and this should be the next zone. I thought you were dead, bud. You were kind of floating sideways there. Oh, look. Poison Nova chance on attack. We will never use that. Yep, all the blood. Sir, can you not be a jerk face? And launch through the wall? Okay, so the other lore thing is southeast of here. Summoning Circles of Doom, yes. Another bit of lore. I probably shouldn't be eating those lore things right now, considering I do anticipate dying against this boss. Okay, we want to go this way. Goodbye, spiders. Oh, God. Nope, no, not into it. Nope, 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 nope. This way. Dodge the wrong direction there. Little portal there just for sanity's sake. We should, yeah, there's the shrine I'm looking for. Whenever you intend to dodge away from the enemy and you just zip up to their face and say hello. Hello. My name is Ted. I am here to greet you while you cause me pain and suffering. Okay. So we need to get rid of these guys before we start actually doing the shrine, because this is a fight shrine as well. No, I don't want to unequip my stuff. That's one reason I don't like it that it pops up this menu for that. That's been a gripe I've had forever, and it's never going to be fixed. Not exactly how you dodge. Oh, I just got... Oh, never mind. That was because I hit 2 hours on the recording. Duh. I saw a little thing flash up in there. I was like, oh no, is that an encoding error? Nope. It's just being a thing. Okay, we did get another devotion point. which means you have a choice between frostburn damage or defense. You go frostburn damage because we are all offense. We are a glass raven cannon. I will go ahead and take this fight as well, because this is a potential recipe for us. Yep, it is another blueprint. Sweet. And we also got chest that's worthless for us, boots that are worthless for us, gun that is worthless for us, but we got a new recipe. I got a new cookbook. Okay. From here, yeah, we just have one big fight left, and it's going to be up here. So hoy hoy we go. Burning ring of fire. Plague rats, crawlers. Ugh, I hate that those guys explode into the bullshit weave. And the enemies don't take damage from it, so I literally have to just sit there and wait for them to come through. Not exactly how to dodge. I did not learn well, Piccolo. You can do it! Sorry. It's just channeling some DBZ abridged there. Do we care about the loot over there? Sure, why not? It's just a little bit of iron. Okay, so we got that. Yep, this is the boss room. This is where the rage quitting probably starts.
Wish me luck, I'm gonna need it.
Mark of Delirium? Yes, I've got that already. Running away. Oh, I so expected to die way more than that. Pierce damage with some skill disruption, chaos and bleeding. Little bit of loot over there just from breaking shit. Oh, yeah, enemies that spawn in here. Hi. You guys need to not spawn behind me. I think that is everything in here. Oh, no, we have loot over here. Bale's Edge. I don't think there's any more loot in here. No. So that's the attendant. That should actually get us our stuff. Greetings. You carry... I can't do that voice right now, I don't think. So you know what voice he's gonna get? Do you know what voice he's gonna get?
Oh, you carry the markings of the Three Seeker. Long as it's been since one such as you has traveled these halls. Greetings. I am the attendant to the gods.
What is this place?
Oh, you've entered the sanctum of the Three Seeker. Here is where the worthy commune with the gods. Sacrifice all to be in their presence and hear their voices. Here is where the witch gods bestow upon mortals the secret of the eldritch realm, where the veil is lifted and the truth is revealed.
Is this so? What happened here?
Oh, the Dreeg thrall by the name of Ugdar was driven mad by the absence of the three. In desperation, he attempted to breach the Eldritch Realm and seek them out upon their thrones. The result of this ritual are all around you, as are the pieces of Ugdar that were not evaporated when the rifts tore open the temple.
And where are the gods?
Oh, they are not here, Seeker. The witch gods reside within the Eldritch Realm, beyond a barrier no mere mortal can pierce, and, well, still remain living.
What are you?
Oh, it's only natural to balk at the sight of me. I am as the gods made me, forever bound in stone to be their conduit, their voice to those who seek the truth, as they once did.
Okay, I've come to learn of them.
Oh, you are wise to seek them out. Only through the three can we peer into the Eldritch Realm and learn its secrets. It's a place of incredible power, rivaling even the Aether the Arcanists so cherish. But we cannot simply go there. Through the immense sacrifice, the witch gods pierced the veil between the worlds and ascended to the Eldritch Realm. Through their teachings, we can harness a mere fragment of its power, summon eldritch beings who serve us, and rise above the falsehoods imposed upon us by the fallen empire.
How do I learn from them?
That is an honor few can rightfully claim, but your dedication to seeking them out will not go unnoticed. I have witnessed the powers of the Eldritch Realm, and many of its secrets have been revealed to me. Through the three, I can bestow upon you a gift from the Eldritch Realm, insight into the larger truths.
I am ready to receive the gift.
Witness the power of the Eldritch Realm and weep in its glory.
Yay, we got a skill point. This will prove useful. Goodbye. Quest is done. We never have to return here again. Unless we want to do it on a higher difficulty. But that did get us 1 skill point. Each level gets us multiple skill points. We're good there, we're good there. So we will go more range. I think that is everything we do down here. So it is always... Actually, let's go back to Devil's Crossing. Let's get this a little bit cleared out. Huzzah. I need to sell you some shit.
Good price on what I've got left.
No. 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 We sell it all. 600,000 iron scraps. I swear, iron scraps just make me think we're in the Fallout universe at this point.
Ah, there you are. Come, come. We have an errand you must perform immediately.
What?
Yes, at once. Do not tarry. There are experiments to be run, and Darlet and I require explosive materials immediately. No time for questions. These magical artifacts aren't going to break themselves down, now are they? Are you still here? Head to the mines around the Arcovian foothills and Old Arcovia immediately. Yes?
Here's the dynamite.
Let us start the experiment immediately. Darlet, prep the blast furnace.
Yeah, just random dudes in villages asking for explosives is a great way to do anything safe.
Of course. I am fully confident that it will function as intended. Well, there may be a slight chance that we will tear apart reality when the artifact is consumed by the conflagration, but chances of that are very low. So low. 1 in a billion. You're safe. Really? Aha, I was correct. Just look at these wonderful components. We can finally begin studying artifacts properly. If only the Erelon Museum Society could see me now. They would be absolutely furious. Oh, and if you wish, you can have Darlet break down any items you find. Just bring her more explosives.
Thanks.
Hello there, friend. What can Casp... Oh, that port...
That got us the deconstruction thing. And next up is transmute and then alter. So basically crafting
Bring me back something
through explosives. and arcane shenanigans. Shenanigans? Yes.
Do the best I can with what I've got.
Okay, so we've got Glacier going. I think the next one up was Sacrifice, wasn't it? No, that requires Gluttony. Which one requires... That requires Glacier. So Death Chill is... Could make a Death Chill. I think that is Energy Reserve, does some cold damage, and boosts our cold damage and stuff like that. That is actually really good for us. And we actually can make it. We only have one of each of the bullets. I do need to be a little bit careful with it. I'm going to go ahead and make a spare Glacier. I can meal. Oh, because we only have one of those. Yeah, I'll do that. Which one of these is better? I think the one we have is better, so we'll go ahead and make Death Chill next. And then it is... After that... Nemesis? Yes. But that requires level 60 to actually use, and it uses a sacrifice. I need to make a sacrifice to actually make that, but we also need more Manticore eyes, which we'll get some. Sacrifice is Gluttony. Combine those. Clear, and yeah, the mythical relics. Nemesis is the next one we need, so we need some Manticore eyes. I don't think we can craft those. No. Where to get Manticore eyes? Oh yeah, we have the lifts as well. Though we can't use those until 50 either. It's a thing applied to metals, which is those. Ramming speed. Does that actually do cold damage? It does piercing and cold. Okay. It's very... Actually, it's not terribly expensive to make, funnily enough. The hardest thing to get is the Eldritch Essence.
Hey, don't get killed out there.
That's not too bad. So we have Death Chill ready for us. I think that's going to be better than our current one. Actually, Death Chill is constant. Ice Surge is a 15% chance whenever we're hit. That is actually not bad at all. 722 from that. Yeah, that's a big improvement.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Those are just going to go in there for now. Our inventory looks like shit, but we will be okay. Level 44. Still can't use either of the other new items we want. And now we have all kinds of auras on it. Death Chill, Were-Raven, Heart of Asterkarn, and Veil of Shadows. So we should be doing pretty decent damage. 11,000 per Ice Talon, and then we have a pretty big Cold Snap as well. So away we go. I do want to try and get our faction one done today as well. Shouldn't be too hard to do, but... Oh, and enemies have respawned, I think. Oh, no, we didn't go down that far. Okie dokie. Nyom. I need a skill that boosts the cooldown on dodge, so I can just constantly be dashing to get through areas. So I don't ever have to, like, think about walking normal speed again. There is movement tech to be gotten in the game. It's just meh, 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 meh. And that is Journeyman's pouch. I will gladly take. There's said Journeyman. I'll take his shit too. Okay, let's go back. We go open. We did that. We do have... I actually have 2 shrines out here to deal with. And a decision point. But it is a ways before we get to that next portal, I think. Actually, no, it's not. We have one nearby. I just didn't notice it. Man, how I wish I could just teleport down there. That'd be making the path a lot easier. But no, we'd loop through this, and then we go along the eastern wall to get our first devotion shrine. And after we get this other devotion shrine, I have no idea what we're going to invest in. Because I legitimately have no plans after the one that we currently have. There is a cave. Here's our first devotion shrine. I forget. Yeah, Lucius is not the one that we're worried about here. The shrine line's dormant. How do I actually get sealed by chthonic energies? How do I actually get that one activated? Ruined Stone, Spirit of Mogdren, and Ancient Heart. Do we have to do a quest for that? Yes, we got to do a quest for it. It is one of those that has conditional bullshit. So we're not doing that one yet. Okay. I will forget it's there. Thankfully, it's pretty easy to get up to our 55 limit through other shrines. What is that? That is just Tomb of Korvac. So we could go there. That one, I don't remember what the job there is. I want to get our waypoint first, though. That way, if I have to teleport out of there, things are not going to be a pain in the ass. I'll be back for you soon enough. Okay, so there's that one. We have the Devotion Shrine over here. This one I don't think has any weird conditions on it. And that would actually put us at how many skills? 26 out of 55. Oh, we're actually taking damage from you. Sir, please don't. You little jerk faces. Yeah, whenever your bosses barely even get a chance to live against me, I think I'm doing okay. Admittedly, frickin' Malmoth is gonna suck because we're gonna get the crap beat out of us there. I do remember getting one-shot several times by the boss of the Malmoth DLC. Okay. We got our last devotion. What do we attach this shit to? No skill right now. I need to decide on a skill to attach this to. So the question starts to become, what else do I need skill-wise? Maybe Bone Chilling Cry, but that doesn't... I don't think that can actually trigger it. Maybe Phantasmal Blades? That's piercing and bleeding, not cold. Blade Trap? No. Shadow Strike, maybe. That requires a melee weapon, so no. That is a decision. You with Winter's Chill and Hardens the da-da. Or a pact with granting you a blessing to you and your nearby enemies. That does. I think that adds it to our physical attack, unfortunately, so it's really not worth it. So yeah, I guess the only thing we could do is Winds of Asterkarn. Which kind of sucks. That is one downside of this build, is you really do not have a lot of attack skills. Although you really don't need other attack skills. I suppose we could just get a attack skill on an item. I'll think on it. Fort Icon is to the northeast. That's going to be where we get the next quest of that one. I'm going to come down here and check on this, because I think this is an optional little quest. Can I pick that up? I think I clicked it like 4 times. Okay, we go this way. We check what's in this tomb. We actually made decent progress today. We did an optional, slightly sketchy side quest, but that is still progress. Tomb of Korvac. It is a dangerous domain. We have an exit to it. Yeah, this is just... I forget how we actually get over there. Yeah, there's a boss in here. It's pretty much the only thing in here. So hopefully it's a pretty peaceful journey to kill this boss. Pretty easy kill there. Oh god, we walked right into pain. Ah. Oops. Okay, so that's dead-ended there, so we do actually have to come through here. Do not walk into pain. It's not a wise idea. Okay, this is not the right way. Because the only way up is this way. I do hope your pizza is good. Because I think I am gonna order some. Maybe I should do like a subathon to fund my pizza cravings. You guys add an hour if you add a pizza. Kind of situation. An hour per slice? That would be an idea. Too bad Treat Stream doesn't work where I live right now. Pretty much, I'm not sure it actually works for anybody anymore. I should double check, but it was such a cool idea. They did take like just a massive chunk on top of everything though, because everybody's got to have their middleman fee. Harvul, can you not be a jerk face? Thank you. Obsidian Stompers. Sure. And organize all that. Organize it again so it's in a semi-logical path. And all the paths are blocked right now. Yeah, there is a lever in here somewhere that we have to click to get into that area to the north of us. And then that takes us to the boss. I just don't remember where it is. That is... We do not click on that. Otherwise, we've got to walk all this shit again. I thought it was in here. On the other side? Or do we have to get a bit of lore or something to figure out how to open that? I thought that was... I could have sworn there was a switch in here we had to hit. I think it's that. I seem to remember it being that. How do we figure out how to do that? It is Tomb of Korvac. Grim Dawn Korvac. Inside the room. Korvac, you'll pick up his later on. Oh, it's Kaimon's secret quest. Okay. So we can't actually do that? So can we actually click on that is the question. Secret area that can only be unlocked during Kaimon's secret side quest. Okay. So we actually can't do that. Okay. So anyway, if you are doing this, that's the thing. I just had to go look it up. So that was a pointless journey for us. So now it is literally just progress to Fort Econ and take care of the people underneath it. Which should not be hard to do. Because you also have the tomb right in that area. Do we have a... Yeah, we have a waypoint just outside of it as well. Okay. No, this shouldn't be bad. I just don't want to get into one dungeon that's going to take me like 4 hours to get through. Because I've done that before, and it's one of those things where it's like, I can't quit it, because otherwise I have to do it all again. I don't like doing it 27 times in a row. Lovely. Anything that gets close to us is having a bad day, by the way, because I think our aura does... We do like thousands of damage to anything like point blank on us. And yes, we will go ahead and take this. Grab that. More recipes. Yoink. Better gloves? Nope. Better offhand? Nope. Oh, and we have to go around. I don't think I have the energy to do the full dungeon, but I do have the energy to get into the Econ fort. Hello, guys. Thank you for guarding the gate. We will resolve the fight in here for you. Because I think this eventually turns into a base of operations for us after we've answered all the bullshit. But things do still spawn in like a weird spot. The map-wise, yeah, that's our progress. This should be where the fight is, if I'm remembering how this goes. Is there not a fight here? Yeah, we're just killing off your bad guys. Just because they're like the paladins of light and fire does not mean they're the good guys. This is to where the waypoint is. You definitely want to grab that. Oh, and this is where the essentially a town thing is. Okay. Don't go in there. The ethereals have torn apart a rift. More are pouring through. Hello. And I think we, yeah, liberate the portal here, and I think it fixes things. Hello. Good job, combat medic. That is Black Legion thing, and okay, yeah, we've got this. This is our next town. Oh, wait a minute. And yeah, then we go into here, handle that, and then we go into the Malmoth campaign over here, and then we come back, or we could just go straight for Asterkarn and get the DLC out of the way first. So we actually have options, damn it. Although I'm not sure it'll actually let us go northwest from here.
Good, you've arrived. Things here are in worse shape than I thought. Betrayal, sabotage, call it what you will. We've been attacked from within. The ethereals, it seems, have gotten a hold of the commander.
He's been possessed?
Precisely. Based on the reports, Commander Lucius has been sending our men out on futile missions, thinning out the force's defenses. Then, once the watch was sufficiently weak, he opened the gates allowing the ethereals to pour in. He was not counting on human ingenuity, however. Weapons Master Edric collapsed the front gates with some explosives, cutting off the enemy's forces. When we arrived with reinforcements from the south, the coward Lucius fled into the armory. Until those gates are cleared, we are stuck here. I need you to enter the armory and recover what's left of the heavy explosives. Use them to clear the rubble. But beware of Lucius. He has shed his human disguise in favor of a monstrous form, which I cannot even begin to describe. You will likely have to deal with him to get to the explosives.
Okie dokie. What do you need? I will recover the supplies.
Got something you need stashed?
Stash all of our
I'll
regents.
keep an eye on this.
Take a bunch of our reading to do. I think this is actually a good spot to call it. And then starting next Wednesday, we'll be able to choose. I think we need to do this quest first. But next Wednesday, we'll be able to go through and murk some things northeast of here and stuff like that. And we also have a quest to turn in over here, I think. Yeah, no, a quest to get. There we go.
Apologies for the interruption. Just a few days ago, I and the rest of my troop were dispatched.
Find the missing scouts. Why do you actually have specific dialogue there, bud? Yeah, this is... I think there's a dungeon over here. Yeah, we have, like, things to do all over this place. That's pretty much this place is going to be our next stream. Because we'll be getting the supplies, we'll be getting the dynamite, and we'll be getting all that stuff.
Let's see who we have to raid.
Because I am hungry. Bum, 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 bum. Twitch? Son of a Twitch. Oh, we got someone doing some ledger bound. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten a response from them as to whether I can get a copy of that or whether I'm going to have to wait until it goes on sale. But let's go ahead and raid Karenai. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some Baldur's Gate 3, Sunday for some Baldur's Gate 3, and then Wednesday for more of this, whenever we're going to probably be clearing out base game and a few of the side quests, and probably even moving on to, I would have to say, we might do the other DLCs before doing the new one, but I am very tempted to just go straight into the new DLC after we get done with this area. But we shall see. Bye!